understand history, commerce, and the way these entities were built, debt stops looking like a burden and starts looking like a ledger entry you're supposed to manage.
Here's the part most people completely miss. The living man, a woman, was always meant to manage the entity, not be the entity. You strawman handles the commercial side. You handle the administration. Once that clicks, everything else will do. The EBT exists because you departed from the mind. People love to talk about the system, but never about how the system was able to function in the first place. Let's go to the root, the part to go away from it, make the mind. So any department is literally you going away from the line and assigning that responsibility to another entity. You didn't want to hunt food anymore. You departed and trusted the farmer. You didn't want to protect your own land. You departed and trusted the police. You didn't want to handle your own insurance. You departed and trusted the insurance companies. You didn't want to manage your own accounting. You departed and trusted the state. Every department is something you stepped away from mentally, physically, and commercially, trusting another party to do that job for you for your benefit. That's literally the definition of a trust arrangement. But here's the problem. When that trustee department doesn't operate with full disclosure, when they charge fees based on assumptions, when they treat you like the debtor instead of the administrator, you are not obligated to carry the liability of their non-performance. That's why debt discharge exists. That's why negotiable instruments exist. That's why administrative remedies exist. And that's exactly what they hope you never learn at NEXT. Accounting, bookkeeping, and notes. Your real power. When you understand how notes become negotiable, how signatures create value, how the straw man is the debtor, how you are the manager executor, how bonds, endorsements, and acceptances work, how non-disclosure voids performance, how to demand accounting, how to discharge properly, suddenly debt becomes nothing more than a failed trust performance, not a punishment. A business owner who doesn't want to answer union calls hires a call center. A CEO who doesn't want to handle disputes hires a legal team. A living woman who doesn't want the state mishandling her commercial estate steps back into the role of administrator and corrects the record. Same concept, same authority, same power. Fun fact, they get paid from your notes. Speeding tickets, doctor's notes, promissory notes, etc. Before you ever pay $1. The moment you sign, the note becomes an instrument. The bank flips it, it gets monetized. They get paid anything paid after a social and signature is handed over is known as a tax. You just never learned how to flip your side of the ledger. They taught you pay the bill. They never taught you demand the accounting. They taught you sign the contract. They never taught you review the negotiable instrument. They taught you be the debtor. They never taught you are the manager of the debtor. This is why full disclosure matters. This is why discharge exists. This is why the administrative process is undefeated. If you don't manage that straw man well, and discharge the debt and manage the account, they will administer a weak presidency to do so for you. And they're going to present that entity as the surety debtor, liable party, cause why not? Our little wise one would not accept that liability, so truth be told, they run in the game like it's supposed to. You either learn to suffer from not knowing in KI Good Claim and Ryan Institute.